In this chapter, we'll wrap up the course with lessons on client proposals and website care plans, and client billing for one-time projects and ongoing revenue. In this video, we'll go into some detail about how to describe the value you bring to a project and how to write proposals that get accepted. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel comfortable asking potential clients for more money, knowing the value you bring to their businesses. Plus, you'll have a framework for easily writing proposals that win projects. So how do you get clients? And once you find some, how do you give them proposals that have tons of value that make them want to hire you at your agreed on price? Well, in the students.wpdevcourse.com website, you scroll down a little bit and hit the resource page button or resources up here at the top. You'll find down a little bit lower under graphics and miscellaneous a couple of resources here. WP Elevation as well as Upwork. Now, if you click the Upwork link, this is where I started in my web design business. It used to be called elance.com, but now it's upwork.com, and it's a website that connects freelancers with people that need work. 100% of the work I do nowadays comes from referrals from other clients and friends and people that know that I make websites and get me in touch with people that have a need. But when I was first starting out, I used elance.com, which is now Upwork, to sign up and become a freelancer and accept small jobs that I knew I could do and do a good job with. You can see that up here, it starts out by having a search bar called Find Freelancers, but as a freelancer yourself, you can find jobs, browse them, and then bid on them for free. If you look and scroll down on the Upwork site, you can see in the footer their top skills include WordPress developers. So if you look at this button at the top right, that's the sign up button to become a freelancer, and it's really easy to get your first few jobs and browse the jobs and only select ones that you know you can accomplish in a timely fashion and at a good price. Now, I've logged into my account at Upwork, and if I click View My Profile, you can see that I've got job listings here and an overview, and my work history, which anyone can browse, shows the prices and the money that I've earned, as well as some reviews that people have given me about my work that I've done on their WordPress. And I used to work with Movable Type as well. You can see I started back in 2009 all the way up through 2012, but I haven't done much work on Upwork recently because, like I said, most of my work, almost 100%, comes from referrals. Before we leave Upwork for this lesson, I'll show you under Jobs, if I just look for the word WordPress, you can see that there's going to be thousands of jobs available, 11,694 jobs found that have the word WordPress in them. Now I can browse these and I can narrow my search and filter it over here, and I can look at what people need. And it's free to bid on these jobs, and you can win work, gain experience, make money, and start out your WordPress website business. Now, the other resource I mentioned earlier that's on the students.wpdevcourse.com resources page is called WP Elevation. If you click that link, I have it open already here, their homepage is WP Elevation, and this is created by Troy Dean along with this person, Christina Romero, and it is really the world's largest business community for WordPress consultants. WordPress developers, WordPress implementers, anyone that works with WordPress in a business capacity can find a lot of value in the content that they put out here, even for free. They also have a paid membership that is very worth joining, where they have a Facebook community, a very active group of people that communicate and share ideas with each other. And if you scroll down a little bit on the WP Elevation website, you can read about what it's all about. But even right here, these blog posts are very, very valuable. I'm going to direct you to click More Articles and open a little bit lower down, and this article, The Definitive Guide to Winning WordPress Clients. Now, I don't usually do this within the course, but I'm going to have you read a very long blog post, which is really a large lesson in winning WordPress clients and how to create proposals. Through this mini course of a blog post, they allow you to download some PDF guides and worksheets, and they can really train you to win clients at higher prices. I've used this very blog post and this very lesson to make my clients value my work much more, and I've been able to charge higher prices because of it. Now, in this post, Troy talks about winning clients by giving them the best proposal possible. One of the parts of that is talking about the benefits of the website project that you're proposing instead of the features. In this e-commerce example, we're going to have integrated marketing with an email list, etc. But that doesn't really mean anything to the client. Really, it's enhanced customer service that are the benefits to that. We'll have a streamlined checkout using a certain plugin in an e-commerce system, of course, that you've learned in this course with me, but that doesn't mean anything either. The benefit to that is faster sales, lower cart abandonment rate, and other benefits that having an excellent e-commerce system give you. Sales and promo capability is another feature, but the way we'd put that in our proposal is that we're going to be providing increased product turnover and sales for the client. So the whole idea is that in your proposal, you address the potential client's business and their potential problems that you're trying to solve with a better or a new website. So after you've read this whole blog post, you're going to get a lot of value out of just doing that. But I suggest you click the join button at the top. They enroll people in WP Elevation with their blueprint courses and other benefits 3 times a year. But if you join with your name and your email and join the waiting list, you'll be able to participate in a pre-recorded webinar and get a whole lot of benefits even without joining the paid membership for WP Elevation. By just participating in the pre-launch videos and other releases that Troy Dean and his partner Christina put out when they're gearing up to start the WP Elevation enrollment process, I've been able to create and win clients with a proposal that looks like this. This is an actual proposal that landed me a job worth more than $5,000. And it entails a lot of the points that Troy Dean teaches, and he actually releases a website proposal blueprint in the form of a Word document that you can take and customize for yourself and use to win clients. Over here, I've got a copy of his proposal example. This comes directly from WP Elevation and Troy Dean, and it's just a sample proposal. You can see how much it looks like the one that I used to win that large client for myself, and you can feel free to edit this to your own purposes and use it to win clients. Let's go through what this proposal entails. You can even take this information and simply use it to put together a proposal of your own. It starts out with a snapshot, and after interviewing the client, you can see that you can write something about what the client needs and what that website is going to do for their business. Their business needs, you can get a little bit more specific here. And then as you go down, they've got a target audience. And by, again, interviewing the client, looking at what their business is, you can identify what their target audience is online and what they need. Once you define that, you can state a solution that you'll be providing them with a few paragraphs and bullet points and listing the benefits here, not the actual features of the website itself. There's further considerations that you can model, and then a project timeline where you have a period of time for discovery, for design, then development, and then finally deployment at the end. Troy talks about using the word investment instead of cost or something else, because really they're investing their money in something that's going to make it back and then some by having a profitable website. There's also extra options that you can add, This here is a $10,000 proposal, and Troy advertises that he gives you this $10,000 proposal template that you can use to create your own. And then he's got this really informative and valuable frequently asked questions section. So people really don't know or care what WordPress is necessarily, or information architecture, an interactive prototype, but you can define why we use WordPress, something about hosting, and also about after the website is launched, you can talk about your website care plans and maintenance plans that the client will be willing to pay for, and we're going to go over these in the next video in this course. Well, that's a summary of this project winning proposal, and hopefully you'll get in there and take a look at your own project proposal framework and get a lot of high-paying clients because of it. Lastly, of course, you'll want to have a section of your own website that tells about your website design services and gives some links or screenshots to different sites that you've designed. If you're just starting out, you won't have these yet, but you can talk about WordPress and how ubiquitous it is throughout the whole internet. And as you start making websites, you can put links to your own designs straight on your website here. I encourage people to contact me through my contact form here on the website. And because I'm usually getting referrals from other clients and friends who know that I make websites, I don't use this webpage or the contact form all that much. I generally make emails or phone contacts directly to the potential clients. In this video, you learned how I started out using a freelancer's online website to find new jobs and build my experience and ability by bidding on small jobs to start with. Now, I get almost all of my work through referrals. If you haven't yet, go back and read the informative blog post by Troy Dean of WP Elevation and join their free marketing process. There's a lot of valuable information there. In the next lesson, we'll move on to ongoing revenue through website care and maintenance plans and how to present them to clients in a way that makes them see the value and want to pay for them. See you there.